And good evening, Savannah and the Coastal Empire. Welcome to the Karl DeMasi Sports Report right here on the Coach's Corner Sports Network. I'm glad you could join me. I'm the coach, Karl DeMasi. I'm here every Wednesday night from 7 o'clock to about 8 o'clock talking all things or all local sports, Savannah, Georgia, okay? But I do get into national sports, so it's not just all about Savannah, Georgia. There are other scores, and once again, it's April 23rd. I'm here again on a Wednesday night having a lot of fun. Everybody's inside because it's trivia night here at Coach's Corner. Then tomorrow night, we got music bingo out here in the Soundgarden. Yes, I'm on the Soundgarden stage. There's the 975-inch TVs. I'm not going to sing, I promise you, okay? Then on Friday, you think you're a good singer. They got karaoke night. You come on this gigantic stage and sing to a crowd. I mean, right there's the karaoke screen where, you get your words and you sing. So, come on out. Coach's Corner's got everything for you. They got the Soundgarden concert series going on this year. We got a great band coming in Saturday. I'll get to that in a couple minutes. So join us at Coach's Corner. John Henderson, Adele Henderson, I mean, they do a lot for the community. But, voted the best sports bar wings in Savannah, Georgia again. So I don't know how many awards this place has won. So come out and join us here at Coach's Corner. I do 3 segments to start the show off with. In my first segment, I do 3 segments. Okay, it's 3 steps in the door. We do high school, college, and then pros. And then I come back with my first guest, which is going to be a community member, a community coach. And we're trying to work out the kinks again with Clevan Thompson. Clevan Thompson is the coach at Savannah State men's basketball team. Had a great season. 2 or 3 weeks ago, we had problems with the internet with him with that. He's trying to get on now. So we tried working out before the show, but, I had to come on at 7 o'clock. So he's working it out. So 7:15 is supposed to be the Savannah State men's basketball coach, Clevan Thompson. Clevan Thomas. I'm messing this up royally, okay? Clevan Thompson, okay? Clevan Thompson, okay? Call Coach Thompson. That's all I'm going to say, okay? He coached Bethesda for a long time. Can't wait to have him on, okay? At 7:30, we'll have our Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic Athlete of the Week. Dr. Bart Wetherington, Lisa Wetherington. I know her from my way back days teaching at Groves High School, but got to meet the doctor. Great guy, and, just had a great time with him. And he decided that, he wants to sponsor my Athlete of the Week. So this week's Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic Athlete of the Week from Savannah Christian Preparatory School is Dawson Kelly. Excellent baseball player, signed to go play baseball in February. We'll talk to him about 7:30. Oh, I got a text message from my first guest. Let me help him out here. You gotta love live internet, live radio. Let's see what happens. I told him to click it anyway and see what happens. So hopefully he'll be able to get on, and we'll go from there. Okay. 3 steps in the door. We talk about high school, college, and sports. So let's start with step number 1. Well, welcome to 3 Steps in the Door. I'm your host, like I am every week, Karl DeMasi. Coach DeMasi. We're kicking things off with step 1, a spotlight on youth and high school sports heating up across the Savannah, Georgia area, and, of course, Coastal Empire, okay? Got to start out with the first one. Congratulations. We have a state champion. That's right. We have a state champion from Richmond Hill High School, the Lady Wildcats slow pitch softball team. That's right. They won the slow pitch tournament. And, I think there's like 22 teams left playing slow pitch tournament in girls softball. But you got to send out a big congratulations. First time they're winning it. They won 8-6. They beat West Lawrence on a home run. Check out the Prep Sports Report tomorrow because we'll have a story about that on the PrepSportsReport.com website done by Brian Gadira. Tim Gadira, a legendary sports writer, now TV anchor on WTOC, his youngest son. He'll have a story on that tomorrow. So once again, it's playoff time in the Peach State. This week, several Savannah area, more than several, are in the in GHSA playoff action in soccer, baseball, and tennis. Golf and track will start in a couple of weeks. Lacrosse will start in a week. So we got to make sure we keep on top. In boys tennis, Benedictine, Bryan County, Savannah Arts Academy all shut out their opponents yesterday. Richmond Hill and Effingham County went down. So they're eliminated in boys tennis. On the girls' side, South Effingham pulled off an upset. That's right, people. South Effingham pulled off an upset. They beat a number 1 seed. They came in at number 4 in Class 5A, and they knocked off Kennesaw Mountain 3-2 to move on. Great job, Lady Mustangs, okay? Baseball, it's buzzing today. Baseball playoffs start today. Effingham County is hosting East Paulding. From what I saw on Twitter, Dennis Knight's up there covering for the Savannah Morning News. They're in like an hour and a half weather delay. Benedictine heads to Marist. Richmond Hill travels to Etowah. Savannah Christian, Calvin, and Bryan County all start today. Also, we'll have updates tomorrow, okay? Don't forget the soccer playoffs, okay? Soccer playoffs have started. Got people in the sound garden. I usually have nobody here, and they're making noise back there, okay? Richmond Hills, Savannah Country Day, Islands, Jenkins, Benedictine, Savannah Arts boys are all hosting first-round games. So make sure you check it out. Girls are playing a full slate this week also. I think the girls are Tuesday, Thursday. Guys are Wednesday, Friday. PrepSportsReport.com. They got the whole schedule for you, so check it out. All right? Another TV timeout here. So he's there, but we haven't. It's scrolling. Hopefully he'll work it out. So, I'm also the host, the producer and everything else. So hopefully Coach Thompson can work it out. He's there, but he's not there. All right? So Saturday, we have the Coastal Georgia Senior All-Star Basketball Showcase at Savannah State. That's right. Check it out. Go to 912_suspense, okay? Spencer Waldron, former student of mine at Islands High School. He's putting on his 2nd annual Coastal Georgia Senior All-Star Basketball game. A lot of top players are playing. Check it out. All right? So that's step 1 in the door, prep sports. Now we got to go to step 2. Let's go to college, okay? All right, got to flip my notes here. I can't remember this all off the top of my head. All right, step 2 in the door, college sports, okay? So let's start out with the Georgia Bulldogs baseball team, currently ranked number 10. They lose to Texas A&M a week before. Then they come back and beat number 1 Arkansas 2 games to 1. And then they go to Clemson, and they lost to Clemson, okay? Then they went to Vanderbilt. They lost to Vanderbilt. So, but, it's still looking good that they're going to get a good spot to host a SEC or an NCAA regional baseball game. But it's crucial that they beat Oklahoma this week, starting tomorrow. Tomorrow at 7, Friday at 6, Saturday at noon at Foley Field up there in Athens. So they get a better spot in that playoffs, okay? Georgia Tech is ranked 21st. They have their own big tests because they're taking on number 6 Virginia at Rush Chandler Stadium. So the series runs Friday through Sunday. All right. Tech's sitting at 29-11, looking to bounce back after dropping their last series to the U. Okay. All right. So hopefully they'll do something good this weekend. Meanwhile, Scads women lacrosse, who were ranked number 1 all along, fell in the Sun Conference Championship to Life University 15-8. All right. So they got to hope they get an at-large bid to the NAIA National Championship Tournament, which is going to be held here in Savannah, Georgia. All right. Anything on college? Hopefully, Jaqueen Harris and Winston Wright are up for the NFL draft tomorrow. Hopefully, they get drafted or signed as a free agent. Remember, Dylan McMahon last year at North Carolina State got a free agent signed with Philadelphia, got traded to LA Rams, and he started the last game for the LA Rams. All right. Step 3 in the door, pro sports. Okay. Let's tee off first with the PGA tournament. Savannah's Brian Harmon was hot all weekend, got within a couple of putts, but didn't do it. He finished tied for 3rd at 14 under, just 3 shots behind the winner, Justin Thomas, which was his first win since 2022. Then we go back to Rory McIlroy from the week before at the Masters. Golf, pretty exciting, okay? On the PGA Champions Tour, that's the older guys over 50, okay? Tim O'Neill and Gene Sowers are back in action this weekend at the Mitsubishi Electric Classic at the TP Sugarloaf course up there in where is it? Up there in Atlanta, okay? O'Neill's ranked 27th, Sowers ranked 69th on that Champions PGA Tour. All right? Braves, all right? They were coming off their first sweep against the Minnesota Twins. Took the first game against the Cardinals. They had a 4-game winning streak, and they wound up – another bug in my system here. And they wound up losing last night 10-4. I mean, it was a close game. They had the lead. So, but what happens today? They come back and they win, okay? So we go to Truist Park today. They're playing a 12 noon game, okay, and they win. It's a 5-1 homestand. Well, they may still need some time to fully bounce back from that slow start at the beginning of the season. They were, 5-18? Sorry, 5-13. Now they're 10-14. But they capped off a big win today, 4-1 over the Cardinals. The moment of the game came in the bottom of the 8th, which it seems that's the inning for the Braves so far this year, where Eli White, local Atlanta boy, hit a 3-run home run to put him up 4-3. They closed out in the top of the 8th. Top of the 9th. White, 434-foot home run. Something special, okay? So Braves win. They go on the road. They're off tomorrow. They hit the road. They go out to the West. I wouldn't say the West Coast, but out in the West, close to the West Coast. They got Arizona starting Friday night, 3 games. Then they go to Colorado for 3 games. Then they come home. They got a day off, and then they take on the Dodgers on Friday, May 2nd, okay? Matt Olson's is hot. Sean Murphy's back off the DL list. He's hot. So they're finding their rhythm. Like I tell Braves fans every year, don't panic. Don't panic, okay? Savannah Bananas just finished a 2-game stint Easter weekend with the Party Animals. They head to Death Valley, University of Clemson, 84,000 fans. This is their first game in a football stadium this year. Pretty impressive. ESPN has agreed to put 10 of their games on ESPN. I could say that, you know what? Savannah Bananas are a national hit, worldwide hit. Jesse Cole and the crew over there are doing a great job, okay? Savannah Ghost Pirates are done. They didn't make the playoffs. Okay, what's going on here in the Sound Garden? Okay, the Coach's Corner Summer Sound Garden concert series. Saturday, April 27th, we got Liverpool live. That's this Saturday. We got the Ultimate Beatles Tribute Band. Then Thursday, May 1st, Mother's Finest Funk. Mother's Finest, which is a funk rock, hard rock, and funk metal band, come into Savannah. They've been doing this since 1970, okay? So they'll be here Thursday at 7 o'clock. Then on Saturday, on May 3rd, we got Dropkick Turbo, an 80s rock and roll tribute band. Then Saturday, May 19th, the Vintage Vixens. It's an all-girl group, and they're doing all girl songs, and it should be pretty exciting to see what that is. But it's called the Vintage Vixens. Okay, you got the Mamas and Papas, the Turtles, the Beatles, the Rolling Stones, the Drifters, even Nancy Sinatra, okay, the Byrds, Young Rascals, the Kinks. So it's going to be a good one. That's May 19th. Don't forget, right across the parking lot, we got Thunderbolt Indoor Golf and Games. 2 golf simulators that'll take you to any golf course in the world. Rainy day out, you want to play some golf, just come over here to Coach's Corner, right on the campus of Coach's Corner. Right next door is the Thunderbolt Indoor Golf and Games. Just go to thunderboltindoorgolfandgames.com and check it out. All right, that's it for 3 Steps in the Door. Next up, my first guest, I'm going to try and help him get on, will be Clevan Thompson, the head coach from the Savannah State University men's basketball program. Stay tuned. You'll be right back. You're watching the Karl DeMasi Sports Report right here on the Coach's Corner Sports Network. Let's hope I can get him on. Hey, sports fans, looking for the ultimate sports and entertainment destination in Savannah, Georgia? Look no further than Coach's Corner. At Coach's Corner, you'll find everything you need for a great time, including TVs everywhere so you can catch all the latest sporting events, an outdoor seating area, perfect for enjoying a drink or a meal on a warm day, a wide array of drink options from beers to cocktails, a comprehensive sports schedule so you can cheer on your favorite teams year-round, prompt service even when it's crowded, a fun and lively atmosphere perfect for letting loose with your friends, and of course, delicious food, from famous chicken wings, hamburgers to delectable calzones and pizzas. Coach's Corner menu is sure to satisfy your cravings. In addition to all this, Coach's Corner also features an upgraded sound garden. Now, more seats, more bars, and an upgraded sound system. It's the perfect spot for hundreds of fans to gather and enjoy the latest local bands, tribute acts, and rising stars. So what are you waiting for? Join us at Coach's Corner for the ultimate sports, music, and culinary experience. Coach's Corner can't wait to see you soon. Remember, Coach's Corner is located at 3016 Victory Drive, right in Thunderbolt, Georgia, and on the World Wide Web at coaches.net. Remember, Coach's Corner, where every day is game day. Calvary Day School, we want our students to be fully equipped and on the cutting edge of academics, making a difference in our world. Your child will grow academically, physically, socially, and spiritually. At Calvary Day School, it is so good to say we are one school with one mission and one vision: faith, academics, excellence, and building champions to Christ at Calvary Day School. We would consider it a privilege to meet with you and your family personally. Call Alicia Bain Director of Admissions at 351-2299. That's 351-2299. Yo, you still want some real New York Italian food? Bada bing, bada boom. Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering is open at 7630 Skidaway Road, Tuesday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., serving breakfast and lunch right here in Savannah, Georgia. Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering has been serving the public for over 3 years. Now, if you want Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering goods delivered to your door, go online to SavannahTakeout.com or DoorDash.com, or just pick up the phone and call 912-354-2914. That's right, 912-354-2914. Kabish, and remember, we ain't New York style. We are New York at Rocky's New York Deli and
Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic. Your back hurts, another body part hurts all the time. It makes you mad. The pain drives you crazy. You just want to pick something up and throw it across the room? If you can. At the Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic, you get complete chiropractic care and pain relief to help you move better, have a less painful life, and of course, achieve a healthier lifestyle. The Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic is now located at 2 locations in Savannah, Georgia, at 329 Eisenhower Drive and in Pooler at 114 Canal Street, Suite 603. So visit Dr. Bart Wetherington at the Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic for all your chiropractic needs.
Hey sports fans, looking for the ultimate sports and entertainment destination in Savannah, Georgia? Look no further than Coach's Corner. At Coach's Corner, you'll find everything you need for a great time, including TVs everywhere so you can catch all the latest sporting events, an outdoor seating area, perfect for enjoying a drink or a meal on a warm day, a wide array of drink options from beers to cocktails, a comprehensive sports schedule so you can cheer on your favorite teams year-round, prompt service even when it's crowded, a fun and lively atmosphere perfect for letting loose with your friends, and of course, delicious food, from famous chicken wings, hamburgers, to delectable calzones and pizzas. Coach's Corner menu is sure to satisfy your cravings. In addition to all this, Coach's Corner also features an upgraded sound garden, now with more seats, more bars, and an upgraded sound system. It's the perfect spot for hundreds of fans to gather and enjoy the latest local bands, tribute acts, and rising stars. So what are you waiting for? Join us at Coach's Corner for the ultimate sports, music, and culinary experience. Coach's Corner can't wait to see you soon. Remember, Coach's Corner is located at 3016 Victory Drive, right in Thunderbolt, Georgia, and on the World Wide Web at coaches.net. Remember, Coach's Corner, where every day is game day. Calvary Day School, we want our students to be fully equipped and on the cutting edge of academics, making a difference in our world. Your child will grow academically, physically, socially, and spiritually. At Calvary Day School, it is so good to say we are one school with one mission and one vision: faith, academics, excellence, and building champions through Christ at Calvary Day School. We would consider it a privilege to meet with you and your family personally. Call Alicia Bain, Director of Admissions at 351-2299. That's 351-2299. Yo, you still want some real New York Italian food? Bada bing, bada boom. Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering is open at 7630 Skidaway Road, Tuesday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., serving breakfast and lunch right here in Savannah, Georgia. Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering has been serving the public for over 3 years. Now, if you want Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering goods delivered to your door, go online to SavannahTakeout.com or DoorDash.com, or just pick up the phone and call 912-354-2914. That's right, 912-354-2914. Kabish, and remember, we ain't New York style. We are New York at Rocky's New York Deli and
Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic. Your back hurts, another body part hurts all the time. It makes you mad. The pain drives you crazy. You just want to pick something up and throw it across the room? If you can. At the Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic, you get complete chiropractic care and pain relief to help you move better, have a less painful life, and of course, achieve a healthier lifestyle. The Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic is now located at 2 locations in Savannah, Georgia, at 329 Eisenhower Drive and in Pooler at 114 Canal Street, Suite 603. So visit Dr. Bart Wetherington at the Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic for all your chiropractic needs.
And good evening, Savannah and the Coastal Empire. It's the coach, Karl DeMasi, right here on the Coach's Corner Sports Network. Yep, my next guest, like I said, is supposed to be Clevan Thompson, the head coach, Coach Thompson over at Savannah State. We just tried before the show, during the show, just can't seem to get his internet hookup. So what we're going to do next week, I'm going to bring him on live. Nobody comes on live anymore. Nobody wants to come on live anymore ever since the COVID thing. And that's what this platform I use is made for. But for some reason, with some guests, it won't let them in. So right now, I talked to Coach, and he said he'll definitely try and get back on here. Come in next week. Come here to Coach's Corner. Not many guests do. I love when I have live guests. That's how it all started on the radio. They'd come in the studio, and we'd go from there. So I got about 10 minutes to talk here. About 8 minutes to talk here. So that's what I'm going to do. Hold it. We got a comment right here. Lawrence Bennett checking in. The producer. Just they were on tonight. The Rubbin' and Grubbin', our weekly NASCAR show. They go on at about 5 o'clock. Great show. Go check it out. YouTube. Subscribe to their channel. Subscribe to my channel. Which let me get my banner to run, so maybe you might do that. Let's go here. There you go. Don't forget to subscribe to Coach DeMasi's YouTube channel and subscribe now. Karl DeMasi YouTube channel. So check it out. If you can, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. So I got about 8-9 minutes. So what do I want to talk about here? Okay. What do I want to talk about here? Let's start with Braves fans. Okay. Let's start with the Braves fans. Let me find my notes here. All right, because every year we go through this. I miss doing the Major League Baseball show we used to do, Who's on First Base, with, of course, my man Kyle Dawson. But he's looking to move back home to Chicago, so it's not going to happen. So there's nothing I could do about it. So, but I got to talk about the Braves. Okay, I got to get this off my chest. Why are Braves fans always panicking? Let's talk about it, Braves country. Every season, like clockwork, you hit the panic button. A bad series in April, a bad start in April, a bad series in June, the sky is falling. We know. We've been watching all. I've been watching all along. I know more about the Braves than I do the Yankees now, and I grew up a big Yankee fan. The bullpen blows a save in June. Trade everybody. Ronald Acuna Jr. goes 0 for 4. Suddenly he's lost his swing. It's part of our identity, Braves fans. Eternal pessimists in April, May, and sometimes even July. But like I told you, they started out 3-13. You don't know what they're going to do in May, June, July, August, or September. I know we got our reasons, okay? The franchise has been burned us before. We lived through the heartbreak of the 90s. Well, you guys did. I lived with the Yankees, okay? The playoff collapses, okay? I think you won the NL East 15 times straight, and you won one World Series. But those were the rebuild years. And the bullpen woes that made every ninth inning feel like a root canal. That's how painful it is. That kind of trauma, I know, just doesn't go away with one World Series ring. But here's the thing. The 2020 Braves are not the Braves of old. They're built something special. They're something for real. This isn't a team patching holes with duct tape and veterans on one-year deals. It's a core, young, talented, and locked-in athletes. Yeah, I know we could have kept Max free. I know we should have done that. We still got Spencer Strider now pulls a hamstring. We're still waiting for Acuna Jr. to come back. But this front office is playing chess while others are still figuring out checkers. That's right. That's how I look at it. Chess is up here. Checkers is down here. We're always up here, Braves fans. Yet here we are again. A couple injuries, a slow start, nothing going on at the plate. The fan base, the Braves fan base melts down. They have a mental breakdown. Social media becomes the therapy session of doom. Fire Snicker. We had Acuna say something on Twitter. Why didn't Coach Snicker handle it right away? Coach Snicker is a class guy. He's been in this organization for forever. 1976. Where's the loyalty to this guy? He's been loyal to you, loyal to the Braves system. Then we hear, this team has no heart. It's exhausting. It's not, and we can't watch them. They don't care. Well, then Eli White hits a game-winning home run, and suddenly we're believing again. A 5-1 homestand erases 3 weeks of despair. But it shouldn't take a hot streak to calm the nerves. We need to have perspective. We need to have patience. We need to have perseverance like these guys do in a baseball season that's 162 games. That's a grind. There's going to be highs. There's going to be lows. There's going to be everything in between. Even the best teams in baseball lose 60 games. Just like, the Dodgers. The Dodgers, they started out 8-0, 9-0. Oh, they're going to be the best team ever in baseball. Look what they're doing. The San Diego Padres are ahead of them. Every year there will be slumps, injuries, bullpen chaos, games that make you want to throw your remote at the TV screen. Don't do it, okay? But that's baseball. And it's a long season. So once again, baseball fans, here's my plea. Breathe, enjoy the ride, and trust the process, as my good friend and I, the baseball fanatic Kyle Dawson, would say every year on the Who's on First Base Baseball podcast. The team is built to win, not just for now, but for years to come. The leader is a reputable man, a good man, a great human being. Stick by Snitker. Let's not waste the golden age of Braves baseball by riding a roller coaster of panic every time the bats go quiet, we hit a slump, or the bullpen wobbles, which it has a lot. Remember 2021? They were under 500 in August. Panics, you better believe it. But what happened? They got hot, stayed loose after the 4th of July, and won it all. Right now, the team has taught us the most important lesson in Braves fandom or Braves country. You can't win the season in April, but you can definitely wear yourself out trying. So next time the team hits a rough patch, take a step back, look at the big picture, and repeat after me. It's a long season. We'll be fine, Braves fan, because we will. And remember, as the great Hank Aaron said, it's for the A. So, I had to get that off my chest. I had to, because every year I deal with it. Every year I deal with Braves fans jumping the ship. I grew up with the New York Mets, the hopeless Mets in the 60s. And what did I do when I turned 10 years old? Yeah, I'm an old guy. In 1969, they win the whole thing. And in 73, they get back there and they bring back Willie Mays, my favorite baseball player. You got to just relax. And then the New York Yankees, of course, I jumped ship when the Mets got rid of Tom Seaver. I went over to the dark side in the middle 70s. My brothers, they were Yankee fans. Oh, those 60s and 70s, middle 70s, they were in despair. They're older than me, and they grew up with the great Yankee teams. Okay? My dad was a Brooklyn Dodger fan, but when the Dodgers left, he jumped to the Mets. My grandmother, Brooklyn Dodgers fan, she stayed with the Dodgers, okay? So my wife, Mets fan. So, it's been in my whole life. Just take it easy. Take it easy. All right, on that note, it's time to get out of here because my next guest is waiting to come. Okay, this young man loves baseball. The game of baseball has been very, very good to him. Okay, whole career at Savannah Christian, a lot of travel ball with dad as his coach. I'm proud to get him on here. He signed or committed to play baseball at the next level at Gordon State College back in February. So he's finishing up this season with the Savannah Christian Raiders. They're going to start their playoff hunt. I think it's tomorrow. He'll let me know for sure. I got to look at my schedule. Check out the baseball schedule on the PrepSportsReport.com. Up next, senior outfielder, pitcher from Savannah Christian, this week's Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic Athlete Week, Dawson Kelly. Dawson, be back in 3 minutes. Hang out in the dugout, and we'll talk some baseball when you come back. You're watching the Karl DeMasi Baseball Show. The Who's on First Baseball Show, that's the old show. You're watching the Karl DeMasi Sports Report right here on the Coach's Corner Network. Bumble and stumble, but I love doing it. Hey, sports fans, looking for the ultimate sports and entertainment destination in Savannah, Georgia? Look no further than Coach's Corner. At Coach's Corner, you'll find everything you need for a great time, including TVs everywhere so you can catch all the latest sporting events, an outdoor seating area, perfect for enjoying a drink or a meal on a warm day, a wide array of drink options from beers to cocktails, a comprehensive sports schedule so you can cheer on your favorite teams year-round, prompt service even when it's crowded, a fun and lively atmosphere perfect for letting loose with your friends, and of course, delicious food, from famous chicken wings, hamburgers to delectable calzones and pizzas. Coach's Corner menu is sure to satisfy your cravings. In addition to all this, Coach's Corner also features an upgraded sound garden, now more seats, more bars, and an upgraded sound system. It's the perfect spot for hundreds of fans to gather and enjoy the latest local bands, tribute acts, and rising stars. So what are you waiting for? Join us at Coach's Corner for the ultimate sports, music, and culinary experience. Coach's Corner can't wait to see you soon. Remember, Coach's Corner is located at 3016 Victory Drive, right in Thunderbolt, Georgia, and on the World Wide Web at coaches.net. Remember, Coach's Corner, where every day is game day. Calvary Day School, we want our students to be fully equipped and on the cutting edge of academics, making a difference in our world. Your child will grow academically, physically, socially, and spiritually. At Calvary Day School, it is so good to say we are one school with one mission and one vision: faith, academics, excellence, and building champions through Christ at Calvary Day School. We would consider it a privilege to meet with you and your family personally. Call Alicia Bain, Director of Admissions, at 351-2299. That's 351-2299. Yo, you still want some real New York Italian food? Bada bing, bada boom. Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering is open at 7630 Skidaway Road, Tuesday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., serving breakfast and lunch right here in Savannah, Georgia. Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering has been serving the public for over 3 years. Now, if you want Rocky's New York Deli and Italian Catering goods delivered to your door, go online to SavannahTakeout.com or DoorDash.com, or just pick up the phone and call 912-354-2914. That's right, 912-354-2914. Kabish, and remember, we ain't New York style. We are New York at Rocky's New York Deli and Italian
Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic. Your back hurts, another body part hurts all the time. It makes you mad. The pain drives you crazy. You just want to pick something up and throw it across the room. If you can, at the Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic, you get complete chiropractic care and pain relief to help you move better, have a less painful life, and of course, achieve a healthier lifestyle. The Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic is now located at 2 locations in Savannah, Georgia, at 329 Eisenhower Drive and in Pooler at 114 Canal Street, Suite 603. So visit Dr. Bart Wetherington at the Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic for all your chiropractic needs.
And welcome back to the Karl DeMasi Sports Report right here on the Coach's Corner Sports Network. That's right. It's the coach, Karl DeMasi, or the coach, Karl DeMasi. Once again, another Wednesday night, April 23rd, doing the show. And I do apologize for my last guest, Coach Thompson from Savannah State University, men's basketball coach, took over for Horace Broadnex in January, took him to the SIAC, the SIAC title, won, went to the playoffs, Division II playoffs, lost in the first round, but gave one of the best teams in the country a run for their money. So he will be on live in studio on the Coach's Corner stage with the coach next Wednesday night. That brings me to my favorite part of the show. This is why I started doing this way back in the year 2000 when I started the Prep Sports Report magazine. Now it's a website. Go to the website. So if you have a story, all right, send the Athlete of the Week nomination stories and game recaps to K. DeMasi at PrepSportsReport.com. Text me. 912-507-9158. The phone's on 24/7 of a student, an athlete, a youth, high school, college that you think would be a great interview for me to cover. And remember, subscribe to the page. Let's get more news out here about our local sports and, of course, our local kids. All right, the Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic Athlete of the Week, okay? So we're joined by one of Savannah Christian's finest baseball players. 4-year player at Savannah Christian, the senior outfielder and left-handed pitcher, just signed back in February to play at Gordon State College. He had an incredible season on field as a junior, but he's been a leader throughout his high school career, as Coach Matt Oglesby told me. So we're going to be talking about his decisions, the influence of his family, and, of course, his father, who's been his coach his whole life, and what's going to be at the next level, okay? Here you go. Signed with Gordon College on February 5th. Gordon State College on February 5th. Plays both outfield and pitcher. Last year as a junior, .458 batting average, strong finish to his senior regular season. Last week against Swainsboro, he went 5 for 9, 5 RBIs, a double. Then he pitched the last game where Savannah Christian won in the Mercy Rule. He went 4 innings, 1 earned run, 9 strikeouts. So pretty impressive. Last year, first team All-Region, All-Greater Savannah Morning area team. And, of course, he always thanks his coaches and, of course, his dad. He chose Gordon State for the coach's energy and connection that he had when he met him. Like I said, he's been at Savannah Christian since 6th grade, played varsity since he's an 8th grader, and plays, of course, with his brother, Harding Dennis, okay? Or Dennis Harding. I don't know. I always get 2 names backed up. But joining me now on the Coach's Corner hot seat is Dawson Kelly. All right, Dawson, put me straight. Harding Dennis or Dennis Harding?
Yeah, Harding Dennis.
There we go. I had it right.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Just so many kids over 45 years doing this. You never know, Dawson. But once again, congratulations. Great career. Great week last week. You've been doing that lately from what I hear from Coach Oglesby. But most of all, you're going to the next level. Congratulations on signing with Gordon State College back there in February.
Thank you.
So, Savannah Christian, since 6th grade, okay? First of all, get into this. I didn't put it on here because, I've left it off, but I usually like to give my interviews my students the questions so they have an idea what I'm going to ask them. Tell us when baseball started for Dawson Kelly.
I've been playing since I was 2. I grew up on the field. My sisters all played softball. It's really just in my blood. My dad played. It's just something I always looked forward to, going out there on the field, just playing, hitting balls with my dad and my family. Just something I always like to do.
Well, it runs in the family, and you've been doing it a long time. So you had a big final regular season last week, strong at the plate, strong on the mound. How did it feel to finish the regular season like that? Your senior year, your last time to do something like that during the regular season at Carl Carter Field.
I mean, it felt great. I mean, the whole team was really on fire. It feels good to get a sweep like that, especially against a good team like Swainsboro, especially going into playoffs. Hopefully we can carry that on, keep raking. I mean, we were hitting it well against them, and then pitching has been even better than ever.
Now, it's your last series, the last regular series with your brother, your friends, with Savannah Christian. What was your mindset going into that last 3 games? Did you feel like everything was clicking before you got into it, or when you stepped in the plate in the first game, you knew it was going to be special?
I mean, everything just – I made a few tweaks. Everything was feeling good. I was really just doing what I could to give my team a better chance to win the game. I mean, you just have to go up there, do what you need to do in a situation. Just give your team that chance, and it'll all come around.
And you probably heard this from your dad a million times, Coach David Kelly, that, you can't bring it back, so don't worry about it. Go to the next at-bat, right?
Yep.
All right, so you've attended Savannah Christian since 6th grade, so you're a true Raider. It's always a great day to be a Raider, as they tell me. And, of course, I had a son that graduated from there, is now back coaching there. What has Savannah Christian meant to you both as a student and as an athlete?
I mean, Savannah Christian is a very good educational school. I mean, it has greatly prepared me for that college education. And the stuff we do outside of school helps you better connect with the community, helps you connect with others, do things for people who aren't as, gifted and don't have things that other people have. And I just felt like it's a great school. I mean, I wouldn't have rather been anywhere else, to be honest with you.
I'm going to put you on the spot. Favorite subject?
Math.
Favorite teacher?
Actually, it's a science teacher, Mr. Sean Van Newton.
Okay, good. Okay. All right. So, what has it been like? I mean, like we said, playing with your brother Harding Dennis, 4 years. You're both seniors. You're both graduating. Probably played a lot of travel ball and rec ball. So, what has it been like playing with your brother for most of your whole life? And next year, you two guys are going to split. He's going to Georgia State in college, and you're going over Gordon State.
Yes, sir. I mean, we started playing since 4th grade. We played on the same rec soccer team. That's how we met. That's how our parents met, actually. And then we played baseball together since we were in 8th grade. But knowing this is our last season together has really just made it more memorable and just made it a more exciting season. Something to really look forward to.
And, people are watching, and we have here J-Fab. Do we? Well, I guess you know this person, Amy Shea Kelly. Dawson. That's mom, right?
That's my stepmom, yes, sir.
She's watching what you're doing. Okay? So you went back playing with your brothers, started out in soccer. That's how your mom and dad met. So your dad has coached you in multiple sports. How special has it been to share this final season with your brother and with him? I
mean, spending this season with my dad has been great. He's always there for me, always know what I need to fix. Anytime I'm struggling, he knows what's going on. I mean, I don't know. He's just a baseball guru. It runs in his blood. He knows what he's talking about. And just having him there beside me has really helped me in my career. And having this as my last season, it's sad, but it's something I'm glad that I'm finally able to go off.
Now, you said you played multiple sports. I'm probably going to give me the answer. So what has been your most favorite sport?
Baseball.
Besides baseball?
Either basketball or football. I love.
No soccer?
I didn't really play. I played soccer in elementary school, but once I got to middle school, I started playing football because my mom never let me play football when I was younger. She never wanted me getting hit.
Yep. Well, some parents are like that, and some kids don't want to play it, but you've done a great job. And if you're just tuning in, you're watching the Karl DeMasi Sports Report on the Coach's Corner Sports Network. I'm talking to Dawson Kelly, the Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic Athlete of the Week, from a senior from Savannah Christian baseball program. So we talked about your brother. We talked about your father. Now, Coach Oglesby, okay, baseball player himself. Jenkins went on to play at college, Savannah State. How has he helped you grow as a player and as a person, and also preparing you for college?
I mean, having him as a coach is great. I mean, being a former college baseball player, he knows what he's talking about. He knows what the college lifestyle is like. He knows what coaches are looking for, and then he better prepares us for the scenarios that we're going to have to face in college.
Nice. And as far as okay, I got a question here. We're going to do this off the cuff here. What's your favorite restaurant?
Ooh,
you got to prove your dad right here.
Oh, like sit down restaurant, sit down.
We'll go fast food.
Zaxby's.
He's right. That's what it is. Coach Kelly knows his boy. Zaxby's, Dawson's favorite restaurant. How about if you had to go to a sit-down restaurant?
Either Miyabi's. Used to be Shell House, but I haven't been back. I heard it's iffy now. So probably like Crab Shack.
All right, we got Harmony Kelly jumping in. Go, Bubby. She loves you.
That's my sister. She's crazy.
Tracy Long, looking handsome, son. Love you. They're all jumping in to make you blush. You know that.
Uh-huh.
All right, enough with the comments. I appreciate people making the comments. If you got a baseball question or something like that, we can ask them that too. All right, so Gordon State, right choice for you. Coach Hill, did I get it right?
Hall, yes. Hall.
Coach Hall, okay. So what stood about Coach Hall and the Gordon State College program that makes you want to go there?
I mean, I just feel like Coach Hall really, he's a younger coach. He's just a couple years out of college. He actually pitched at Mercer. And
oh, nice.
I felt like him being a younger coach, he connects better with the athletes. He knows how to really talk to them. He's really been in that scenario sooner than other coaches have. And I also have friends that are going to Gordon State that I've played with my whole life. I played against them. I'm rooming with a few kids from Savannah. And I just felt like it'd be an easier transition and be
nice.
A fun thing to do.
It's right up the road. Mom and dad could be there very quickly too.
My mom still thinks it's a little far.
Well, speaking about mom, she wants me to ask you, what's your nickname?
I ain't saying that.
Okay, well, we'll leave it at that. But, as far as your family goes, okay, how's your family support helped you through the recruiting process, the school process, and helping you make this decision to go to the next level? Talk about mom. What has mom done for you? We know about your father. We know about your brother. What about your mom?
My mom she's always been there. She's been there for me since I was a kid. She's known this has been my goal forever. And she knows what to say in certain situations. She knows when I'm down. And she just brings the joy. And she knows what to do. But to be honest with you, I wouldn't be where I am without my travel ball coach Mike Robbins. I mean, the recruiting process wasn't really much until he came along, and he really got in touch with coaches for me and helped me out.
Nice. Hold it. We got people coming out here and they're starting to yell, so I got to put the other earplug in. All right, so Savannah Christian, 6 years strong. What has Savannah Christian? What's the biggest takeaways from you playing baseball and going to school at Savannah Christian that you want people to know, and that somebody that might be listening might want to send their son there, or their son might want to go there?
I mean, really all sports. It's a great school, especially education. It's a very well education school, and it better prepares you for the college situation, what you're going to face, what people are looking for. In sports, we're very good at all sports. There's not really any specific sport that we aren't really good at. And it's just, I feel like no other really school compares education plus sports wise.
Nice. And as far as the teachers go, I know you named your favorite teacher, but as far as teachers, tell us about the teachers, the support staff that's there.
The teachers are great. They'll help you out whenever. They stay after school, come to school early if you want them to. They'll help you if you're struggling, and they are there for you. They're not there for themselves. They want to see you succeed as a person, and that's all they really look for.
All right. Do you know a Brandon Schumann?
Braden Schumann?
Yeah, Braden Schumann.
Yes, sir.
Well, I guess he's going to give away your nickname. We're so proud of you, Sugar Bear. Good friend of yours?
He's my brother-in-law. Yeah.
Don't worry about it. You know, they call me a big teddy bear, so it's not a bad nickname. So go with it, okay? All right, so playoffs. You guys start when?
We play Friday, doubleheader.
Where you go? You going where now?
Oh, we're hosting. We're playing St. Francis.
Okay, so you're home playing St. Francis. So looking ahead to the playoffs and your future at Gordon State, tell us about what it looks like for the Savannah Christian Raiders in the playoffs, and what are your goals when you get to Gordon State? What are you most excited about?
I mean, my goals for the end of the season really is just go as far as we can. The main goal is to win that last game. That's all you're looking forward to do. And that's all you want. That's what we've been looking for since the start of the season. And in college, I'm going out there wanting to do my best, prove what I can do to the coaches. And after those 2 years are up at JUCO, I'm looking to go towards another school as far as I can go, to be honest, with my baseball career.
Okay, you like pitching or you like hitting? Which one's your favorite?
I don't know. I love both of them, to be honest with you. Honestly, defense, I love defense the most. I love playing outfield. Outfield
Nice.
I didn't start playing outfield until I got on the kid pitch because I always played the pitcher on wheel pitch. But ever since then, it's just something I love to do.
Nice. All right. Three questions about superstitions in baseball, okay? As a baseball player, what's your favorite music to listen to before the game?
Probably I like some country music. Really just depends on the game. Sometimes, like, if I'm hyped up for the game, I don't really need any music, but sometimes we just play music as a team, and that's just what we listen to. Okay.
We know that your favorite fast food restaurant is Zaxby's. What's your favorite pregame meal?
Moe's.
Welcome to Moe's.
I love Moe's. That's one of my go-tos.
Okay. All right. As far as uniform, we know that athletes have to wear uniforms. You know, the big joke is, baseball players never change their socks or clean their socks if they're doing good, or their pants, or wearing the same T-shirt and undershirt. What's yours?
I do have a lucky pair of socks, actually. They actually have holes in them, so I have to wear socks underneath them. And
you washed them, I hope.
Oh yeah, I washed them. Yeah. But they're torn to shreds, but I still use them. Okay.
Before we get to the last question, Brittany Miller jumps on and says, "I'm so proud of you, Dawson. Love you." All right. And Mom's here. He must be a vacuum cleaning the outfield. Do you vacuum at home for your mother?
Oh.
But you're a vacuum out in the outfield, right?
I love it. It's great.
So, like getting a can of corn or a pop-up, or do you sell the farm when you have to?
I love diving plays.
There you go. There's a young baseball player that knows what selling the farm means. He's a baseball player after my own heart, because a lot of kids don't know what selling the farm is. Selling out. Give yourself up. Yeah, I mean, great. Okay. And then the producer, Lawrence Bennett, from the previous show called Rubbin' and Grubbin'. If you like NASCAR, they do a great job. 5 o'clock, it's on YouTube. But he wants to know, who is the MLB team that you can't stand?
Oh, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna have to go with the Mets. I'm a Braves fan.
Hey, I gave up the Mets in 1974. So, yeah, I'm a Braves fan more than I am a Yankee fan. Now, I know more about the Braves than the Yankees. So, I agree with you. I dislike the Mets too. So I'll go with you on that one. Okay. All right. Last one is Hunter D. Proud of you, Dawson. Hunter and Reagan. I guess that's your brother.
Oh, I have a sister named Hunter. That's actually their friends.
Okay. A lot of people watching, so we'll go from there. Okay, last question to wrap this up. All right. 6 years at Savannah Christian, a young sixth grader comes in. He heard that, you're going to go play college baseball. What advice would you give to the younger student in aspiring to a baseball player and a student at Savannah Christian that looks up to you?
I would say just cherish every moment. People always talk about how it just flies by and you never really believe it until it actually happens to you. I mean, I just felt like a couple years ago I came to Savannah Christian. Now my career here is already almost over. And it's gone by in a blink of an eye. And you don't ever really realize it until it's already past you.
But the good thing is you got another place to go to play some ball, so you can't complain about that.
Mm-hmm.
We got another one jumped on here. Taffy Cooper, great job. We're so proud of you, Malcolm and Taffy.
Thank you.
So a lot of people watching. Well, I give you a lot of credit, and I know you have been one of the best baseball players in this area for the last 2-3 years. Keep it up, and you got to be proud of what your team does year in and year out. So congratulations to going to Gordon State College. Hopefully we'll find out. You might be going to Mercer right down the road. So you've been a standout on the field and a great example for all those young players and students over there at Savannah Christian. Best of luck as you take your next step in your baseball journey and of course, your academic career. Mom, academics first, right?
That's what she always says that.
Okay. But we'll be following you in the program and keep up the great work and good luck. Hopefully I'll get you see you during the playoffs. And once again, it's always a great day to be a Raider, right?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Great job. Dawson Kelly, fine young man from Savannah Christian. Dad's a great baseball player, great baseball coach. He eats, sleeps, and drinks baseball 24/7. But you can tell his two sons are fine examples over there at Savannah Christian. Both pitchers, both hitters. When Harding isn't pitching, he's playing first base. And when Dawson's not pitching, he's in the outfield. So Matt Oglesby's got a good combo right there. Thanks for coming on. All right. So as I promised Lawrence, at the end of the show, I would bring back Karl's Corner. Okay. So this week, okay, I know I went off on the Braves earlier. Okay. If I can find my notes here, let me find my notes. Where are my notes? Okay. I got to find my notes. All right. I know I'm going to talk off the top of my head, but I just don't want to have my notes here. Okay. Karl's Corner. Okay. If you follow Twitter, ESPN, any sports news agency, you've heard about this. Okay. The transfers portal on college basketball is out of control. Now, like I told you, Karl's Corner, this is my take, my editorial on something in the world of sports. I believe every athlete should have the same opportunity that every coach has. Coach leaves, you don't want to stay there, you should have the opportunity to leave. Well, now you do. I don't agree with you not playing enough, so you want to leave. I don't agree with you not getting enough money, you want to leave. I agree with that, this isn't for me. I don't like the coach. He's not nice. That's not for me. Sports teaches life's lessons. You're going to go through life with people you don't like, but you have to work with them to get a paycheck. Okay. You can't just walk out of a job and say, I'm going somewhere else. When you get old enough and you got to take care of your family financially. But I'm telling you right now, it's an evolving landscape in college basketball. The transfer portal has become a game changer, leading to unprecedented roster turnovers. Now, what am I talking about, people? This offseason, several programs are facing the challenge of rebuilding from scratch, doing the complete roster is going in the transfer portal. What am I talking about? Okay. Baylor, the Baylor Baylors, under leadership of head coach Scott Drew, has done a great job. He's been there since 2003. The Bears have experienced a total roster overhaul because all the players are entering the transfer portal. Is this guy that bad? No. It's money. It's money. It's playtime. It's not getting what you want. It's ridiculous. If the coach leaves, yeah, you should have a right to go somewhere else. but not because you don't like the coach, you want more money. There's got to be rules put in place here. It's unbelievable. Every player from the previous season NCAA tournament team has departed, leaving Baylor with the demanding, daunting task of reconstructing their entire lineup for the upcoming season. LaSalle Explorers in Philadelphia, okay? LaSalle is in a similar predicament. With 15 of their 16 players entering the transfer portal, only one player, Eric Aker, remains from the previous roster. The significant impact on the portal on this team's compositions is evident. Darius Nichols, appointed the head coach in March, is tasked with rebuilding the team from the ground up. He's got to go get 15 players. Okay? New Mexico Lobos. Now, you've heard the story about New Mexico Lobos. Their coach was Rick Pitino Jr. He's going to Xavier. All right? New head coach Eric Olin, who previous coached at UC San Diego, who made a good run this year, faces the challenge of assembling a new team from the ground up, all the players left. Arkansas, before John Calipari got there last year. All right, following the exit of head coach Eric Musselman, who's a legend in college and coaching basketball, all right, has seen nearly its entire roster either graduate or transfer. Now, the kids that graduate, that's fine. But the other kids that transferred out, Calipari was named the coach in April. He had to go out and get a whole new team. I mean, these instances underscore the transformation of college basketball. Team compositions, chemistry are all being changed dramatically in one season. Let's just go somewhere where we can get more money, or we might get more playing time, or the coach isn't as hard as us as the last coach was. So now coaches face, it's definitely a challenge. Now they got to recruit new talent while they thought they were going to have guys for a couple of years. So there's more guys one and done, okay? And try to keep a culture in a team that doesn't have the same players every year in, year out. Doesn't make any sense. So as college sports adapts to this new era, the emphasis on player retention and strategic recruitment becomes more critical than ever. I don't envy these guys that have to coach college sports. I really don't. I mean, that's why Nick Saban left. So the ability to navigate the complexity of the transfer portal is a defining factor in anybody's program in any level, in any given sport on the college level. Well, hopefully it'll change someday. So on that note, that's it for the Karl DeMasi Sports Report. Got to thank Clevan Thompson for trying to come on. This is Savannah State head coach. He's going to come in live on stage with me next Wednesday night. Of course, Dawson Kelly, center fielder, outfielder, pitcher for the Savannah Christian Raiders, 6-year student there, 5-year varsity player because he played varsity as an 8th grader. Pretty impressive. Okay. Once again, I wish him the best of luck going to Gordon State College. So remember, hopefully this took your mind off this crazy world for 5 minutes, for 10 minutes, however long you listen to. And I know the average person only watches for listens to for about 3 to 5 minutes. Hopefully I didn't babble too much on all my editorials today. Well, you got to have fill in when people don't come on. So I appreciate it. And please say a prayer for all the people that are in need of help, that are dealing with all this crazy stuff that's going on. More school shootings. It's just, hopefully it'll get better someday. And as Brandon Bain, the Atlanta man on NASCAR, our NASCAR show, Rubbin' and Grubbin, said, please have a great day. Like each other, no matter what color, what religion, who you are, how old you are. Help an old person out. Say hello to somebody. Tell somebody you love them. I mean, that was a great ending to his show. Check it out on, and it's not a promotion for you to go like or subscribe to their YouTube channel, but go check it out. Rubbin' and Grubbin on YouTube. Great show. Don't forget to subscribe to my show. I'd really appreciate it. But once again, say for a prayer for everybody that needs help. And on that note, for today and tomorrow, whatever you're doing next, always hit it at the park. And until I speak to you next week, may it be your best week ever. So have a good one. And like I say every weekend, or every week, every Wednesday night, peace out. God bless. Talk to you later. Thanks for watching. See you next Wednesday.